Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft Relay Cup. I'm May, and I'm here today with Sammy, and we're going to be watching the very last round 2 match in Relay. So our teams today are forcingCD, which is Adam Fun Fathom, BTCMR, and 03K versus the Juice, which is Ben Does Live, Alex, and Schmalix. So I'm really looking forward to this match. Sammy, do you have any predictions?
Um, I don't have any strong feelings towards any team in particular. Um, but I do have a hunch that the Juice will clutch this one up.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And just a reminder to everyone in chat, the version order for this round is going to be 1.16, then pre 1.9, then 1.14. So yeah, they're
Yeah.
loading into the 116 seed now. And it looks
Uh,
like it's just going to be a villager in Portal. Pretty classic overworld. Exciting.
yeah. It doesn't seem like it's anything out of the ordinary. Um, Ben does opt to go for the ruined portal first, and in a tournament, it's best to assume. Oh, both runners are doing that. It's best to assume that you're probably going to be entering through the ruined portal. So I would have gone to that second, but
Yeah.
it,
Although
it just
it's
provides for a little bit more of a linear path.
It's nice for them to know, if they get some
Oh,
extra
shipwreck.
iron from the portal, they don't have to kill the golem or something like that. I think it could just be useful for knowing what they need to get from the village to go to the ruined portal first.
I
But
guess that
that
makes sense, yeah.
shipwreck should give
Yeah,
them
that shipwreck was
absolutely
crazy.
everything.
Wow. 5 gold, 18 iron. That's one of the better ones that we've seen.
hmm
Um, Not gonna have to kill the golem anymore. Um, Maybe gonna go get some beds. Got a couple beds, only 2 though from the village. Um, it should help supplement the amount of strength that you'll need to get later on.
And it looks like while Bendo did see the shipwreck, Adam did not. So Adam ends up killing the golem, and he's not gonna have a bucket, which might be a little challenging for this run.
Yeah, just a little bit. It shouldn't really matter, I don't think. I mean, I guess it could add up with faster mining through blocks and stuff like that, but I think we're gonna see a faster enter from Adam.
Yeah. The only difference would be since there was no hay bales in the village, if they needed to kill hoglins for food,
Oh, whoa,
not
what is that
having a lot
spawn?
of the bucket would be challenging.
Whoa.
But I mean, with this spawn, they doesn't look like they're gonna need more than 6 golden carrots for hurling
No,
around.
no, this is an insane seed.
Yeah, pretty on par with most of the other 116 seeds we've seen in this tournament. But
Yeah,
you
this
know,
seed is very good.
it seems like Ben is taking a little extra time in the overworld and gathering some extra wood and stuff before heading to the Nether. But we
Yeah,
definitely
perhaps
see a
he's
big
playing this.
difference between the runners right now, with Adam already almost having his piglins trading and Ben not even in the Nether yet.
Yeah, this is. Oh gosh, those pigs
Oh,
are kind of
Monka.
scary. These
Oh,
zombie
those.
pigs are going to be really unfortunate though.
Yeah, that's gonna make it really hard for the piglins to come up here. I think
In this situation, you go to other
theoretically,
side. Yeah, we're seeing that happen now. Yeah, you go to
yeah.
other side to do your trading here. And you're gonna get a couple pigs. It's not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing.
Mhm. I mean, alternatively, you could choose to kill the zombie piglins, which might make the run a little challenging, but since there was only those 2 in that rampart and then the one in between the rampart that we saw in the bastion, he probably wouldn't get, uh, like, I don't know. He probably wouldn't get too overloaded with them.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Ben is just making sure that nothing goes wrong whatsoever, playing extremely safe in this treasure.
hmm It looks like he's actually
Not gonna get those, what is it, zombie pigmen. So that'll probably make the route just a tiny bit faster for Ben.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why we're switching to world files for round 3 and after, because things like that, things like zombie piglin spawns, gas spawns, if lava pools don't generate, that can really lead to big disparities between the runners, as we're seeing here. So
Yeah.
moving to world files for all versions in round 3 and on will provide a little extra fairness in situations like this.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Um, Also makes seed finding a lot easier since you don't have to look for lava pools. You can just make one. But
Yeah, although I think the strategy we have been going with seed finding is just since it's not that hard to find seeds with like an enter, it's better
right.
to just find a seed with the enter and then like front load that work so you don't
Yeah.
have to do it later.
I mean, I guess
But
that makes sense for 1.16. I was talking more about like versions like 1.14,
yeah, yeah.
where it's a little bit
Um,
more tough. Like for my tournament, it's really hard to get seeds with lava pools, so we're just making them.
mhm. All right,
Um,
well,
yeah.
looks like Adam's either out of the Bastion or task overlapping
Oh
some
my,
Blaze
look at this
kills
spawner
here. That
proximity.
is crazy. Oh my god. But it's
If
also such a scuffed spawner.
Yeah, if the overworld was played a little bit faster, this is probably a sub 5 blind,
Wow.
which is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, if he'd just gotten that shipwreck instead of killing the golem, that might have made the difference. But either way, he's at the spawner here at probably he got there like sub 5, so
Yeah, around 5 minutes.
it's nothing to
Also
complain
opted to
about.
do high bed. In this scenario, I like high bed. There's a lot of blocks around, um, so it's just best to do that. If it's more of an open spawner, I prefer to do front side, but yeah, this is definitely the right play.
And it looks like Ben is also entering the fortress here, getting a few extra stray spawns that Adam did not get. But since Ben is actually entering the fortress a little later, it probably won't make a huge time difference.
Yeah, I'd say they're pretty close, despite Bendo entering the Nether almost a minute slower.
And Ben actually doing home portal educated here, which I really like in this situation, just because your home portal is literally right next to the spawner. Just running over there is almost like no loss whatsoever. And I think doing that on 2 rods instead of waiting for all your rods before doing it is probably a smart play.
Yeah, I don't think it's a significant time difference, but the difference between Ben and Adam is that Adam has all of the rods, Ben only has two. So it's hard to tell who's in the lead, but I think it's still very, very close.
Yeah, absolutely. I think something that Adam did that I think in this situation is good, but could have been a bit of a time waste, is that he actually ended up getting 7 rods instead of 6. And obviously we saw that the first one was a break, so that will come in handy for him. But
Mhm.
in seeds where neither of these two eyes break for doing your calculator, it's not really necessary to get 7 rods, and that might have been a slight time loss in other situations.
Right. Um, Adam's spending a lot of time in this overworld, like
Yeah,
a lot more than Ben was. So I think that
actually,
I don't know. Does that put
I
them back
don't
in the lead?
I don't think so. I think Ben still has to like get 4 or 5 extra rods here.
Yeah.
So I think Adam is definitely still in the lead. I just want to point out that both of them still have 3 golden carrots and are approaching the end of their run. So even though there
Mhm.
was no food in the village, neither of them are having any struggles with that. And I think the way they've like conserved health throughout this run has been really good.
Yeah.
And
I mean, nothing out of the
Adam,
ordinary.
yeah,
Just
Adam's
travel to the stronghold.
approaching his exit portal location. It looks like the terrain to get there is pretty good, except maybe a little digging at the end here. So that's nice.
Hmm. Yeah, still at the spawner. Um, yeah, these spawns are not very good for Ben. The the wait time per cycle is very, very slow. So, unfortunate.
and Adam is actually making his exit portal right now. As I said, had to do a little digging at the end, but it wasn't really any time
No, it's not
loss.
detrimental.
Yeah. And we see an I Spy. Amazing.
Low 9 blind into I Spy. Really, really solid pace. Maybe a high 11 if the nav is good. Depending on perch and, other factors. I don't think we saw any of the runners get a bow or arrows from the Bastion, so we might end up seeing a perch race, which is always exhilarating.
I doubt we'll see a perch race unless Adam has any serious troubles with this Bastion here because or sorry, not Bastion,
Bastion,
Stronghold.
Bastion,
Yes, this
Stronghold,
is the
Fortress, they're
Bastion.
all the same thing.
No, literally same thing. But honestly, okay, I've been thinking about this. They actually all in the English language, all three of those words are essentially
You mentioned
synonyms.
this on stream before, I think.
I have. Oh my god.
Or maybe
Okay.
not you, but I think Nat did. I don't
Like
know, it's funny. Alright, finding the photo room.
finding the corridor.
Bad Ian.
Found the fortress. Oh my god. But a low 10 and
Just
enter,
there
which
the
is
same
great.
word. Interesting. Since Stronghold. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, when I
Yeah,
think
like
of Stronghold, I think it's like a safe place, right?
exactly. And the a
Fortress
fortress is like
is
the
like,
same.
well, fortress can mean something else completely different depending on the context. Like a fortress could be something more scary. It could be like a big castle that's like super terrifying, or fortress could be like maybe like a mental fortress, right?
I'd
I don't
say
know.
that's more of like a difference in connotation than actual
That's what I'm
meaning,
saying,
though.
right? It's connotation, but like I don't know, it's different. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Whatever. Either
Got an
way,
English language
either
lesson
way,
on this Minecraft
we do
speedrun
see a
stream.
half bow coming out from Adam. Um, that's nice to see. Gonna get a pretty good end fight here, probably.
Mhm,
Clueless.
hopefully.
Have enough wood and stuff, I hope. 4 beds, 5 beds. Yeah, that's enough. Way enough.
And
Yeah.
Ben about to light up his exit portal.
Mhm.
Hopefully also gonna I Spy, but it looks like okay,
It looks
yeah.
like a different chords, so I think we're gonna be off. Oh, no, never
No,
mind.
that's
We are
strange.
in.
That's literally the exact same place, even though it was different, like in the Nether. That's funny.
Yeah. Getting a perch and
Struggling with the one cycle, but hopefully
yeah.
gonna be able to axe it here.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it should be all
Oh my
right.
gosh, it's gonna be close.
Oh,
Five,
you got it here.
6. No,
Oh no,
no! Oh
what?
my god! Use your crossbow! Use your crossbow! Oh no!
Oh,
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
has a cross. No, it's fine. Just take out the crystals and then get the dragon. It's best to do that.
Oh my gosh. And so you're right. This is literally gonna end up being a perch race.
First race, I called it.
I
It's just
didn't
the way
think
it
there
is.
was any way, but you know what? I guess you were right.
All it takes is a sloppy end, and there you go.
I mean, from my perspective, that was almost definitely like a stress related choke because,
Yeah,
these runners, if they're good enough to play the Nether the way Adam played it, they're good enough to be able to do a one cycle. So
yeah.
I think that was definitely like a tournament stress challenge there.
Hmm. Yeah, just a little bit of panic.
Yeah.
But overall, they played the Nether in almost the exact same amount of time. The main difference in time was the overworld.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I
all right,
think
now we just gotta got these
okay.
crystals. It's still a little slow, but it is what it is.
And it looks
Oh
like
God,
Ben
this
is
dragon is almost killed.
oh
Oh
my god.
no. Oh Jesus. No food as well, I think.
That's a bit of a challenge, but you know what? I think Adam's got it.
It'll be
He's
fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's just got to be patient and
Yeah.
careful, and he should be able to finish this out just fine.
Hmm.
But something interesting is Ben is actually opting to do ground half bow here instead of I think automat half bow, which I think since these towers are pretty tall was a bit challenging for him. But with Adam's challenges in the end, we must still might see Ben finish it out first.
We're seeing a weird method to break the crystal. You can just jump up and then punch the crystal if you build up two. Or like
Mhm.
build up two in front of you. Just jump over the two. I don't know how to describe it. But either way. Gonna boat down almost on top of the dragon. That was a little terrifying, but it's fine.
Mhm.
Just needs maybe 2, 3 perches from the dragon to finish it off.
Mhm.
Still waiting for this perch for Ben. I hate the dragon. Okay, Rila. Is that a thing you can do?
No.
I doubt it, right? Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
I'm sure there's like an RL Craft mod pack that would let you ride the dragon, but
well, yeah, wait. Okay, now I need to test this. Um,
wait, you could ride the dragon in the April Fool snapshot? That's cool.
no shot.
Okay. Adam getting a perch. He'll probably need a second one, but this is
Yeah.
good.
Probably a third because it's almost at 3/5 health.
Mhm.
Oh, this Enderman. Oh, jeez.
And Ben getting his first perch as well. It looks a little
A
diagonal.
weird angle, but it
Yeah,
should
that's
be all
like
right.
kind of wacky, but yeah, should be
Yeah,
fine
finishing it out, ending up.
in 5 beds.
Yeah,
So we will now see Alex move on to pre
1.7.
1.9.
Let's
I actually think
go.
Alex is playing 1.8, Sammy. Get it right.
No, no. Why 1.8? No, I'm so
No.
sad. Ugh. 1.8 is good for rating, not for tower. What are you doing? Okay, I'm kidding. But either way, despite the significant lead that forcingCD had, oh, I think this might be the last perch.
Maybe.
The Juice has a really nice comeback going for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, this should be it. Should
Yeah,
be. Should
I
be.
think so.
One more. Oh no!
Oh no.
Use your
Use your shovel?
pickaxe.
No, shovels more. Shovels more
Oh,
damage.
shovels
Okay.
more. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Which is actually really strange because if you think about it, like in the real
Pickaxe
world,
can
uh,
stab things really
yeah,
easily.
like a
Shovels,
pickaxe is
like
sharp.
you want to batter people with shovels. You don't want to stab people with shovels. That doesn't work very well. Yeah, it would work better to. Okay, I should stop.
Well, anyways, we see BTC heading
Yeah.
into pre 1.9 only about a minute after Alex, so this disparity could easily be made up by slightly better play on BTC's side.
You guys seen using shovels like an axe? I mean, yeah, but like as a weapon, would you rather use a pickaxe or a shovel? That's like I don't know.
Mhm. Love BTC's overlay, which says person who lost against
Shovels have a lot
Illumina.
of weight to them, but like so do pickaxes. See,
Like,
this is what I'm
shovels have a
saying.
lot of weight in them, but pickaxes have just as much
Iron
or
pick
more
4.8
weight, and they
DPS, stone
also
shovel
are sharp.
3.5. Okay, good to know. Thank you for the math.
Oh, it was an iron
Dorpingu.
pick.
Yeah, it's an iron pick.
Okay,
Thank you for the
duh.
math. Noted.
I remember like one time in a 114 run, like a million years ago, um, my axe broke while I was hitting the dragon, maybe it was blazes, whatever. And I had to look and I had, a stone shovel and a stone pickaxe. So I looked and
Yeah.
I was like, why the hell is the shovel more DPS? But I
The
guess that
stone
would be
pickaxe
different for iron
3.6 DPS, so it's still
pickaxes.
better than the stone shovel. Yeah, so it's like
Wait,
easy.
what?
Yeah. Thank you for the insight, Doipingu. Greatly
Wait,
appreciated.
why'd you have to prove me wrong?
That's an L. I don't know. Anyway. Why is there zombie pigmen?
Um, the Seed Finders had a little fun.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Have you seen the lava pool yet?
I
Or a
I have
temple?
not. I have not seen any structures. It's obviously a cave seed because the cave was
Mhm.
right there with a bunch of iron. Um, so I'm not too sure what we're gonna see in terms of a lava pool because I have yet to see something. time to see if I can ride the dragon. Is that or end portal? This is important testing.
Mhm. Wait, do you actually think you can ride the dragon? You know that you can't ride the dragon, right?
No, no, like with a boat. I just want to test it.
Okay. Have
Dragon,
fun.
come over here. No, this is important. This is scientific testing.
Anyways,
Mhm.
Alex shearing some sheep. Already got a bunch of food, so we'll probably see them head into the desert soon looking for a lava pool. Both runners have gotten all of their iron that they need and are getting food and materials ready for their tower in the nether. So this is just a normal like preparation phase at the beginning of any 1.7 or 1.8 run.
Mhm. Yeah, this lava pool. Have you seen it yet? I've not.
I haven't either, but I feel like in terms of routing, there's kind of only one direction they can really go for it, so I don't think we'll see either runner struggle to find it.
Oh, nice, the dragon perches. That's awesome. I'm just waiting here with a boat on top of an end pillar. Just waiting.
Hmm.
Oh wait, actually, what I can do.
Oh my gosh, the lava pool's in the cave.
Oh.
It's like
Oh, I
just like
think I did
right
see
at the
that out of the corner
surface
of
of
my
the
eye. I just
cave.
forgot to. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Imagine if one of the runners didn't see that and they just ran into the desert for like 40 years looking for a lava pool. That'd be really bad.
That'd be really bad.
And Alex entering the nether first, but as I said earlier, BTC did start the seed about a minute later than Alex, so if he enters within about a minute, then they'll be on the same pace.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
overall, a 5-minute nether entry in 1.7 is quite good. Alex should have enough time to kill all their blazes before they have to work on building their tower.
Yeah. Yeah, really not much to say here.
And it's a closed spawner, which
Wait,
is going to be nice.
can you actually do it? Wait, what the hell?
Chicken verified? Let's go.
I think you can.
I'm
You can
sure
ride
there's
the
some
dragon.
speedrunning application for this.
Surely, surely.
Certainly.
Oh yeah, you can. You totally can.
Is
That's
that
cool.
hard?
No, it's not hard at all.
Do you just
You
like
just
land the boat on it and
yeah,
then it works?
you just go on top of the yeah.
Is it perch while you're on it?
I mean, what I did to test it is I had it perch and then I would just go onto like I made a platform above the end islet or like above the end portal and just made a boat up there and just rode it on top of the dragon as it was perched and it worked.
Like when it flew away, did you stay on?
No, you don't have the same momentum as the dragon.
Okay, okay. I
So
was
you just kind of glide on top of it, which is kind of funny, but you know.
I was kind of confused because I was like,
No,
certainly
it's like having a saddle on top of the dragon. Yeah, it doesn't work. If you could saddle the
Anyways,
dragon, that'd be so cool. Man, they have a dragon egg and you can't get a pet dragon. What a scam.
back to
This
the
is
runs. BTC now in the nether,
I'm
and
talking about important stuff. This is
okay, we'll
important.
maybe talk about it sometime that isn't relay commentary, Sam.
Man, so sad.
I
this is the best kind of commentary.
I don't want to have to do solo commentary on pre
Solo
1.9. Please don't make me do this.
Anyway. Wait, how much pre 1.9 do you actually know?
Like maybe like enough that I can talk about it,
Fair,
but
okay.
if you asked me a question like, "Hey, how do you build a tower?" I'd be like,
Man, It's pre 1.9. No.
Yeah, clearly I just despise it. It's my least favorite version. Pre
No.
1.9 actually is the version I hate most.
Oh man. It's fun if you can like once you understand everything, it's fun.
No, exactly, Rila. Like if someone built a sword tower, I'd be like, oh my gosh, they're making a sword tower. If someone built like one block tower, I'd be like, okay, that's a tower. If someone built any other tower besides those two, I would not know what it is.
Right.
like
I mean,
like
thankfully
yeah,
runners
that's
mostly use OBT now, one block tower.
yeah.
So it's not that complicated, but there's a bunch of different variations of it. Um, because a lot of it's like super customizable and a lot of people just do their own thing for it.
Mhm. I
Most people
remember
I found do I
the
think lacking
first
toast design, which is a little inefficient, but it's very easy to build. No F3. It's nice. But yeah, there's a lot of intricate stuff with the towers.
is DMT the one where it's like the four cactuses in a square and then you
I
build on top of the cactuses?
That's either DMT or CJT.
What's CJT?
Cactus Jump Tower. I think that's what it
What?
is. Yes, Cactus Jump Tower. Yeah.
Wait, no, it's
Dark Matter's different. I think it also uses cactus, but it's different.
wait. I actually think I know the tower that Alex is
You
doing.
think CGT is
Um
not cactus? I'm dumb. CG slab circle. Slab circle. Chaotic jump. Sorry, I'm not used to this. I'm new to this too, okay?
Sammy
I'm
is
just going
chatting.
off of
The,
I'm going
the,
Hey,
the only
you know
difference
less
between me
than
and
me.
Sammy
You
is
know
that I
less than
own the
me.
fact that I know nothing about this. Like, I'm
I
not ashamed of it.
I'm
Sammy is
going
trying
to
to
be
convince
confident
us
with
they know shit about this
no.
version when
Okay,
they
I'm
do
gonna be
not.
confident about what I say, and then I just sound like I know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, maybe I
I
ask
sound like I had
questions when
no
I'm
doubt in my mind, and
confused.
I knew to myself I'm gonna mess this up. Like I knew I was gonna be wrong about this. Either way, anyway, BTCMR is a little locked into this. He's gaslighting the
How
non-free
could you do this?
community.
That is emotional abuse, Sammy. How could you do this to them?
Man, cactus jump tower, guys, trust me. Well, think about it. It's a cactus tower,
I
right?
can't believe you called it Cactus Jump
It's
Tower. What
cactus
kind
jump
of
tower. What
loser would
about it?
name a tower
Don't.
Cactus
That's a
Jump
cool
Tower?
name.
No, it is
Cactus is so boring,
not.
but cactus jump tower is just cool. I don't know. I'm trying to save myself here. Like,
You're
oh
trying
no,
so hard. Oh,
I'm really
BTC.
trying to.
Oh
BTCMR
no.
might be dead here. Okay, we're good.
CGT has zero cactus.
CJT, I got the names messed up. I'm sorry. There's like a million of them.
Imagine if you just started calling Sword Tower something
See,
like
okay, the
Cactus
great
Tower.
thing about
Just
1.8,
Cactus
the only thing
Sword
I'll
Tower.
credit 1.8 for is that there's one
CST.
tower Zen. That's the only tower that you need to know for 1.8. I mean, there was also the
Actually, you also need to know Cactus Sword Tower, Sammy.
oh, whatever.
Okay, well, anyways, I think BTC actually reset here instead
1.8 also
of.
said, okay, did a
How
single
do you
person ask?
pronounce that? Jeb Tower?
Jeb Tower
No, it's not Jeb
underscore
Tower,
Jeb.
it's Jeb.
Jeb. Gotta add a little zhush to it, you know?
Yeah, you
Just
gotta like. It's an X, not like a J. Jeb.
no shot. Oh my god. Did BT EMR just reset like
Yes.
100%? That's
Which I think is the right play because
I think
they were
stuff
already
burned.
at he was already at 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and so going back would take a lot of time out of his night cycle.
Jeb sparkles.
I love the message in chat. Rela Kami used slash add permitted term fucking sucks dick.
Jeb Tower. Oh, infume. Average infume message.
Well, we know he died, Astra. That's what we're saying why he reset is because he died.
Oh my god. I'm surprised it was allowed. True.
Me too,
Bro,
honestly.
I'm surprised that people actually wanted to use Goblet Tower, even if it was for a meme. My old
Goblet Tower.
1.14, my old 1.14 tower that used boats to trap Enderman.
Oh my gosh, cactus block tower? Is that like one block tower, but instead of one block, you place a cactus?
That's the
Th-
strat. You can kill
that's oh
spiders
my
with
god,
that. That's
call that one block
crazy.
tower May variant. I just created tech.
Stop. Oh my god, here we go.
I'm so this is like me fucking a year and a half ago sweating trying to make bamboo strats work in 114. I tried so hard.
Okay, wait. Someone completed a bamboo run. I think it was sub 25.
Really? Oh
I
my
think
god.
so.
Feel strong,
I
man.
think it was in 115 though, so I don't know how you feel about that. But
Fuck.
I
Terrible.
figured. Um,
No, I just mean it, I mean it. I don't think I can count it as my tech if it's not in a version that I play, you know. But anyways, Alex, I think has gotten quite a few Endermen at this point.
yeah. Quite a few, Peppo G. Um,
Like at
yeah.
least a few.
Yeah, pretty standard. Um, these
Oh,
spiders are
there's
annoying. That's the issue with Zen. Zen kind of sucks.
okay, well, would you rather they use Jeb Tower manga?
Um, hmm. Well, I don't even know what it looks like, nor how it works, so I couldn't tell you.
Same.
I'm relatively new to the pre 1.9 scene. Um, like as of a week ago, I've actually learned how to play the version, and I've been playing it since. So like,
What tower do you use, Sammy?
I use a Lacking Toast's variant of OBT, which means nothing to you, obviously, but
I mean, actually, uh, wait. So
unless it
I
has
know
been.
two variants of the one block
Okay,
tower. I know the
all
one
right.
where there's water at the bottom, and I know the one where
They did an
there's
elevator. I don't use
lava
the chest elevator. I
and
do a different bottom.
there's like lava at the bottom of the tower, and then you do like spawn immortality or whatever to jump down to the bottom.
Yeah, but it's still outdated. Yeah, I know it's outdated because there's the weird way you have to check. I understand that. Just have to. I would rather have a easy to do no F3 variant because I don't like using F3 for 3.1.9 personally. So there you go. New bunk bed tower. I understand that there's like the whole bed warp thing with like the fence and stuff. I don't understand bed warp or bunk bed rather. I don't
Five
use F3
head.
to build tower. Well, I have to memorize numbers then. That's harder. I'd rather just look at the amount of leaves I have in my hand. Sag. Sammy using
Anyways,
outdated strats. Classic believer Peppa Pains. Oh, it is what it
BTC
is.
is heading into the Nether on his second run through of the seed at a faster time than on his first run through, so
It's no
that's
F3
nice.
friendly. I'll check it out.
Um,
Probably watched that already. I'm just chatting with pre 1.9 people. But
yeah.
yeah. Anyway. Entering the Nether again. Sub 6, not terrible pace, but Alex is spending a lot of time in this tower. Um, Struggling to get a decent amount of spawns.
Mhm.
Um,
Alex is
where
at
you were.
17 minutes, and I think they finished their tower around 12 minutes. So they've actually been there for quite a while.
Fume, are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Fume is just really chatting right now.
Infume is being Infume.
Bro. 6 is too much. I'm very okay. All right. Where is Infume? See, this is what I want to know. Where is the Infume emote?
Shoot. I thought pressing tab would make it turn into the emote, but it did not.
So sad. Now we're just pinging Infume a lot.
Deserves.
True. Infume rise. Oh wait, do we have the T-Wags emote? Oh, we do.
We do, we do, we do.
Rise. That's my favorite emote combination ever.
Wait, what's Rise?
Just
Is that an
rise.
emote?
No,
Oh,
it's just T-Wags rise.
Rise.
It's just
That
funny.
why is that? Okay, do you know why that emote is T-Wags?
No idea. I think it's just really funny. Any risers in the Infume rise.
On
Rise Infume.
You've destroyed chat, Sammy, single-handedly.
I
How
have
could you do this to
single-handedly
us?
destroyed chat.
We could have been talking about Alex's sick 1.8 run, but instead
Oh,
we're
I
talking
need.
about
Okay, wait. There's the
risers.
Okay, there's the emoticon server. Emoti guy. Right. Okay. Emoti guy lore. I just need to.
Okay, Alex leaving the tower at
Where am
about
I?
19 minutes with 15 pearls.
Yep.
BTC uh struggling through another end fight, but I'm a believer, or not end fight, nether fight, but I'm a believer this time.
hmm Um, I should.
Thanks, Astra. Um, okay, it looks like Alex has like 7 or 8 beds, which is gonna be great for an end fight.
Hmm,
And
Yeah,
heading
should
towards
be
a
alright. Oh, these
stronghold.
cacti. Okay, we're good. Um, cacti, no way.
It looks like the terrain in the angle of the eye, like, isn't too bad, but the terrain all around it is kind of shitty. So hopefully Alex won't struggle too much heading towards a stronghold here. And meanwhile,
Mhm.
BTC is actually heading out of the Nether and not getting all the mob spawns in the fortress that he got last time.
Right.
So should be able to be out of the Nether around 9:30, which will give him plenty of time to build the tower.
hmm Um, yeah, this is really solid pace for. Well, despite dying, still is on okay pace. Only around, I want to say, like 10 minutes behind, which can probably be made up in a future version, or just
Yeah.
by a better tower split.
The only thing about 114 is that it's really hard to make up any significant amount of time unless your opponent like either dies in the stronghold or the end or like
Don't curse
messes
it.
something
Oh
up
my
with
god.
trading. So that's the only bad thing about having 114 go last is that I think there's not as much room for like catch up if a team is behind.
Right. 1.14 is pretty consistent. Um, like dying late in the run is pretty unlikely. Um, and because you're going to be getting a bow and arrow from the villagers, messing up an end, like dying in the end is super unlikely. Half incident I'm saying it's just unlikely. It's possible. You can throw like incredibly like, but you
Yeah, see,
know
the thing
it's
about Tefel is that I think he actually still finished that run faster than Deacon would have.
true. True. And no, he did. Oh, this stronghold so far. Going out to 700. This is very.
Oh,
It's
where is the
unlikely.
stronghold ring in pre 1.9?
Um, I don't know. I should know this. Why don't I know this? 680 blocks to like 1300. Okay. Okay. So when I said it was far, I'm just used to runners starting to build tower in actually decent chords. Because everything was at 0, 0, kind of hard to get out pretty far.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also, the
finally
eye
goes
is
back.
now
Good.
reversing, so this is actually pretty close in the
Ooh,
stronghold
getting a
ring.
break though.
Yeah, I think Alex has actually gotten 2 breaks now. But I believe they
Should
had 14 powder and 15 pearls, so they shouldn't have any
it should
issues.
be all. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
dig down
and the
here
stronghold is
probably.
right here. Let's
Not getting another
go.
break. Awesome. Digging
Meanwhile,
down at 23, 23:30, give or take.
BTC digging down for his tower
Hmm.
at about 12:30, which is pretty good. Should be able to get all of his pearls in 4 or 5 minutes, so should be a pretty quick tower leave. And doing whatever the water base tower variant is.
Whatever that is. Yeah.
But I don't think I saw BTC place like a button or pressure plate or anything at the bottom of his tower. So if an
Right.
Enderman places sand or something down there, that could actually be another huge loss for him.
Or the end. It's just chilling up there. Yeah, it should be alright. Hopefully. I mean, the chances of an Enderman placing sand on that block is really, really low,
We've
but
seen it happen in Relay before though,
we
so
have. It's a very, very small chance, though, but I don't think it's unlikely.
yeah. I
Right.
just think that especially in tournaments, taking the extra like 2 seconds to make a button and putting it there isn't like an
Yeah, Spin
issue,
had it.
you
Yeah,
know.
that's right. And yeah, the time loss is minuscule. Alright, in the portal room. Looks
Missed the
like a
dig down,
0-eye
but
or a 1-eye?
no, I think it's a
1-eye.
2-eye. Yeah,
2-eye. I
2-eye.
can't tell. I'm
Have better
blind.
eyes,
No.
Sammy.
God. Just stop being blind, forehead. Um, either way, plenty of meds and stuff, plenty of arrows, I think. 25-minute enter, not bad. Pretty
Mhm.
solid pace.
Overall, I think this has been a really clean run from Alex. Like, it hasn't been incredibly fast, but it's been very consistent, very, very clean, no major issues, and just overall well played. So good job, Alex. And this end actually looks pretty nice. There's more than a few towers, but they're all pretty low. So I
Yeah,
don't see the runners having issues with towers.
yeah, this should be alright. Being a little bit more cautious in this end, not going to be going for a very aggressive strategy, end fight strategy.
Mhm.
Um, nice arrow bit there. Sadly didn't charge.
Mhm. Getting kind of rolled on the
Gonna charge
charges here,
here though.
actually.
Gonna elevate it a bit. Really good
Ooh,
damage.
nice. That hit.
Gonna elevate this one as well.
And yeah, that
Another
second charge
really, really
came
good hit.
really quickly and another great bed. Overall, very well played in fight so far.
Yeah, this is really clean. Gonna go for another chart? No.
Shotgun Shelly, they do get the same towers because since this is a world file, not a seed, everything will be the same between the runners.
Hmm. This dragon needs to charge probably twice more because of the regen from crystals.
Mhm. But Alex taking the opportunity to shoot it with some arrows in between charges. Since most of the towers are already down, I think it's fine that they're concentrating on shooting the dragon instead of shooting the towers.
Hmm. Come on. And this crystal sucks. Come on. There you go.
Okay,
Come on.
maybe
This
one more
dragon's really being a
charge.
pain.
Pause.
Come on. You can see the cursor shake just out of frustration. Another jib bait. No. I don't know why you would try to aerobait there because now the dragon's, yeah.
How does aerobaiting work?
So whenever you deal damage to the dragon in any way, it changes its charge location. It's a 75% chance to aim at any block that is not the player. That includes air. And then a 25% chance to charge the player, if I'm correct. I think that's correct. But if the way arrow baiting works is that, oh nice, finishing it out here.
Yes.
I'm correct. Okay. Um, basically, whenever you hit the dragon, it changes its charge location. So if it's like targeting an air block and you hit it, it has a small chance to hit you or go for you instead. Like it changes its location or target. So you just get more
And
charges if you aerobait. Either way, really nice spawn. Looks like a dark oak seed. No surprise there. But it is what it
actually,
is.
we have some village seeds coming up in
Oh,
round 3, so be
no
excited for
shot.
that.
Let's
I
go.
think for the runners who have requested funky strategy seeds, I think we also are looking for Tundra Village seeds and maybe even a first day clay seed. So that's also exciting.
Holy, oh my god. I am, okay. I'm so
But
excited. I
listen,
really want to do clay. I really want to do, okay. I'm so upset
okay,
that there's so many people that don't want to do 115 for first day. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh,
like
anyway,
obviously
whatever.
though, we're not gonna give any abnormal seeds unless the runners have agreed on it. And even if they do agree on it, no guarantees because those seeds can be really hard to find for.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, clay seeds are actually pretty easy to seed find for, I would think. It's just search for swamp and then any village with a mason inside it
Mhm.
and a fort. Like it's probably as easy as a dark oak. And actually easier because plains is I think a cold biome or a neutral biome, so it's like probably easier to find next to a swamp
Mhm.
than a desert. Either way, yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, I'm I don't know what I'm trying to say anyway. Uh,
trying to convince me to give you a clay
yeah,
seed. Well, it's not
please.
working, Sammy.
No.
Get
So
your
sad.
opponent to agree on it, and I'll consider it.
God, all the viable too. Okay, no, I understand. Oh, okay, I see. Well, like, first day clay is a lot harder than it is to pull off first day classic with dark oak. Like,
Well, nobody has to do
significantly.
first day class.
Well, like, I just prefer. Okay, whatever. I low rolled my bracket location, and now
Now you
I'm
don't have people who want
now
to
I
do
don't have
funky
people who
seeds
play
with
play,
you.
play 115. Like next
Well,
time I'm
this is
against Marco in 114, like he doesn't play 115. So sad.
the way you said that so disdainfully. You were like,
I'm so sad. If you don't
Marco.
play 115, I'm sorry. I will play 115 for
Yeah.
me. Feel strong, man. Thank you, Malin. Appreciate it. We should have a small classic tournament in the 115 Discord, just like a super small, like 1 day event thing.
Yeah, like an 8 or 16. 16 is probably too much for one day. Like an 8
Just
person
like a
tournament.
yeah, like an 8 person like best of one.
Yeah. Then you could
That's
seed find for it easily.
no, that's so easy.
Okay. Well, looks
Anyway,
like
finds a lava
Alex
pool.
finding a lava pool. Probably gonna enter sub 4, which is pretty nice for these seeds. Then they'll probably be able to do some explosions first day. And meanwhile, BTC has actually left their tower, heading towards a stronghold. I think I remember this terrain. They're probably pretty close, so that's exciting.
Yeah. Still traveling to the stronghold. I can recognize this terrain. We're getting pretty close to it.
Mhm.
Entering the Nether. Almost sub 4. That's pretty much the standard, the gold standard for 1.14. And
Yep.
yeah, let's see this Nether spawn.
So,
We're waiting for this. Okay.
okay. Looks pretty normal for what we've
Oh,
seen so
114
far.
lag. Love to see it.
A little bit of funky terrain heading to the fortress, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue with all the blocks from the
Hmm.
Desert Temple.
As a couple iron left, um, I'm wondering what we're gonna end up seeing with that. We could see maybe an iron shovel, um, even make a bit of a pair of shears and something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
We're gonna see a 114 speed bridge. 114 speed bridging feels really weird compared to other versions for speed bridging.
Really? I haven't noticed that.
It just feels very different.
I mean, maybe like I guess I've experienced more frame rate lag in 114 during
Yeah.
speed bridging, so that makes it feel a little weird, but I haven't actually seen like differences in like animation or timing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely feel more lag whenever I'm doing it.
Mhm.
That might just be 114.
Oh, surely.
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 I've started saying that way too much now. Like,
No, I've said
instead
it
of
to
yes,
IRLs.
I just say surely.
Surely. Everything feels different. Blazes especially. Blazes feel exactly the same. Actually, they feel dumber in 114.
I feel like I've had no challenges ever with 116 blazes, and sometimes I get destroyed by 114 blazes. So I don't think that they're
Yeah.
dumber.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, the way I used to practice blazes is that I would just put myself in a creative world and just give myself a an axe, a stone axe with like infinite unbreaking or like unbreaking 10 or whatever, and then just kill blazes until I died. And then like that was the best way for me to practice. And
Uh,
I don't know. It just they seem easy now. Anyway, BTCMR is in the portal room. 2i just like
let's
oh,
go.
tad. No surprise there, obviously. Um,
And
hopefully everything will go
Schmalix has
smoothly.
been getting really good rates here, both
Yeah,
spawn
these
rates
rates are
and drop
solid.
rates. So
For once, good rates. Let's go. I'm joking, obviously, but yeah. So gonna be leaving Nether at around 7 minutes, maybe mid 7, low 7. That's really,
Mhm,
really nice pace. With that pace, you can easily get started with some first day trading. Give yourself a little bit of an advantage.
mhm.
Why is it 1.9 these pals? What's going on?
I think on this seed, the Dark Oak Forest proximity to the village isn't excellent. So having this extra time to run to the Dark Oak Forest and then run back to the village is going to be great.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
also only 9 TNT, so hopefully I don't think that would pose any challenges in Dark Oak, but if Schmalix is careless with the explosions, they could end up with too little wood.
It should be. Sure. All right. I would have actually baited the dragon to go up a little bit higher, like building up a couple blocks,
Ooh, that was a
to get
great
a
hit
little more
though.
elevation. It was a solid. That one's good. Yes. I don't know. Pretty okay hits. Getting these charges again and again, missing that one.
Ouch.
Yikes.
You know, it's interesting. I think although BTC was on his second run through of the seed, I think he actually entered end like IGT sooner than Alex did. So,
Hmm.
you
I
know,
guess
that's
that's interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think I think they were able to leave tower slightly sooner than Alex was.
Right. Looking to get one more charge.
Mhm. And Schmalix
Oh,
in the
whoa, what
Dark
a
Oak Forest.
turn.
Oh my
Whoa. Did you
gosh.
see how sharp that
That
angle
was a
was?
little wacky.
That was quirky. Um, anyway, getting one more charge here. Boom, finishing it
And
out.
finishing it out. GG's.
Nice. 6 or 7 beds, not bad.
Took Alex a or sorry, Schmalix a long time to collect all the wood from that one explosion.
Mhm.
So but once again, since they exited Nether so quickly, they shouldn't have any issues with getting all their wood before the trading window.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with that. But I think the best strategy for dealing with dark oak is to travel in more or less a straight line through the dark oak, and then just go straight back, collect all your wood in the same run. It's a little bit more linear, but also the strategy that we're seeing Schmelix use is blow up two pieces or two TNT, and then double back and then pick up blocks while the other TNT is exploding. It's just a tiny bit of task overlap, but the issue what I have with that is that it usually makes me lose my sense of direction.
Yeah,
That
I've
that might just
experienced
be a
that
skill
too.
issue.
No, no,
um,
no. I mean, it still could be a skill issue if it's both of us, but
yeah, it's
I've
probably
definitely
a skill
experienced that
issue,
too.
but either way, um, pretty solid.
And looks like Schmalik's getting up to the time where they can sleep here.
Hmm.
Um, just placing down that
10:27.
bed, gonna sleep as soon as possible, which is great. And they only
Hmm.
have two more TNTs, so only two more explosions to do in the morning. So they'll probably be able to get to the village a little early.
Hmm. I'm not too sure. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
No worries.
Oh crap. Um, I'm not too sure how much extra TNT Schmelix made.
Only one.
Um,
They
only
only had
one.
nine total.
Okay, good to know.
Because there was only enough gunpowder for one TNT in the temple.
Okay, good to know. Yeah,
Using some slightly odd placements here. I don't think
yeah,
it should be an issue, but I feel like I've seen better placements in this forest than those two.
yeah. There were some really good spots that Schmelix could have gone for, but
Mhm.
tunnel visioning is really common
Mhm.
when going for dark oaks. Like you're
Some
set on like a specific spot, you want to go for it, and then you ignore every other good spot. So
Yeah.
it's a little up in the air, you know.
And sometimes the Darko Forest, they can also just be a little overwhelming. So like trying to look for any spot at all is a lot easier than like the best possible spot.
Hmm. I think Schmelix has just enough. Trying to find the village again, like losing the sense of direction.
Mhm. If they can see the desert temple, they should be able to find the village pretty easily from
Yeah,
there.
it should be all right.
And 0 through K has already looted the temple, already looted the village.
Hmm.
I the lava pool is actually by the temple, but I don't think they saw it, so they might choose to run into the desert for a lava pool instead.
Yeah, I think it's a general rule for tournaments. Like, if you don't see a lava pool at spawn, look at like the top of the temple. Do a
Hmm.
360, you'll probably see the lava pool.
Yeah,
That
probably.
that's like a pretty solid. Like that's I think the way that they used to see find for the first relay.
Hmm.
So like, yeah. Um, I don't know. It's if you don't find it, I think going into the desert looking for a random spot is a little risky.
It's a little risky, but I think the runners might feel like routing wise, uh running into the desert is the expected play because like
Mm,
if you're not seeing a lava pool instantly in RSG your first response would be okay, well I'm going to run into the desert, right? So
right.
if a runner expects that to be the mindset the seed finders go in with, they might just choose to run into the desert because like that's what they think is right, and in some cases it is right, so it's just kind of hard when the lava pool isn't instantly visible.
That's true. Yeah, we're gonna be looking for this lava pool. We can see Zero heading back towards the temple. Maybe he did end up seeing the lava pool.
Or maybe they're just thinking
Or
like
maybe they're
it
just
might just
looking.
be in that direction logically. But
Yeah.
honestly, the lava pool in the seed is in such a weird spot. Like
Yeah, it's like
it's
next to the
next
river.
to a
That's a very weird.
river, which is super odd.
Jamaica's
Um,
huge red arrows above lava pools. That's true.
Akranar, we don't typically use seed notes in this tournament because oh no, Schmaltz
Oh,
punched a
punch the
villager.
villager!
But
Oh
anyways,
no, it's fine. It shouldn't matter.
the reason we don't use seed notes in this tournament is because almost all seeds are tested by 2 seed finders, and if neither of them struggle to find the lava pool, we assume
Yo,
that the
the
runners won't
elevator.
either.
You see that
So,
villager elevator? I thought that was cool.
that was
Anyway.
kinda funny. It was a little funky.
Also, not using crafting book for making sticks is kind of interesting.
Kinda Giga Chad though, honestly, like, only weaklings use the crafting book.
Wow. It's almost as if crafting book is objectively faster. That's crazy.
Oh, why would you wanna do something objectively faster, Sammy?
Maybe it's because I'm a speedrunner.
Yeah, Julia, I do use it, I'm joking.
Use it, man. Yeah, caught her bluff. Easy. Right.
Oh, the cleric trades are
Oh, the
fun.
clearic traits are messed
Oh,
up.
no.
That's
See,
literally the
this is
worst.
how
That's
Zero
not.
catches up.
No, 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 no. You won't have enough.
Yeah, no, they're not
There's
gonna have
no
enough.
gold. That's so expensive. You
Oh,
can't do that.
fuck, dude.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
no, what you do
No.
is you go to the Dark Oak Forest, you chop more wood,
You
and
don't
by the
chop.
time you
Oh
get
my
back,
god. You find a new villager.
no, they've already traded like so many emeralds to that
Yeah, you
villager. Like,
don't.
there's no way they're ever gonna have enough. They need
Oh.
more wood.
You don't
And
commit to that. Oh my god.
but
Here we
if you
go.
go and you wait it out, you only need to wait like, I don't know, like
There's
a few
literally an
minutes, and
unemployed
then
villager right there, and he
no,
decided
but
to.
that villager's is gonna.
Oh wait, did they all get the discount, or not
I
have a
think
discount
no,
because
because the way it works is that when you punch a villager, the villager goes and tells the other villagers you punched it, so they're all
that
gonna have
I believe that only
the bad
happens when they're.
prices.
I believe that only happens when they're at the well at the end of trading time.
No,
That's their
I don't think
gossip
so.
stage.
I
Like,
think they
yes,
can
within a
still
certain
like
radius, I think they can get upset, but in that case, you would just want to like go to a villager on the other side of the village. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, if you punch a villager and there are no other villagers around, you just
They're
kill
far
it.
away, they won't. Yeah. That happens when they talk at any point. Thank you, Malin. Yeah, that's what I figured.
No, what you were saying is that it only happens when they talk at the
Well, like,
fountain. I was
okay,
saying it
that's what I
happens
thought.
when they talk at any point.
I thought you were just talking.
Excuse me.
I thought you were talking about just like it happens at like random. I don't know.
Yeah, no, at any point.
Yeah, at any point they can talk, but you didn't say talk. Whatever, it's fine.
No, they just telepathically communicate with them,
Well,
Sammy.
that's what I thought you were
Obviously, that's what I meant.
implying. I thought that's what you were implying. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my
Surely
mind.
that's what I thought.
Surely, chatter commentary bickering. True.
Well, anyways, where is the cleric for Schmalak?
Question. Is gonna be chopping the plains houses.
Okay.
Oh, well, I don't know who's in the lead now. This is frustrating. We're not faring that poorly on the whole, you know, girls thing. It's like, it's not too bad. It could be worse.
Oh yeah, 5. Surely that's enough.
No, surely that's enough. No, it's like,
Surely
you
it
have
will
to
be a
chop
7-eye.
a bit, right? Yeah, you have to chop a bit. It's fine.
Because okay, it's 4 wood per pearl and 4 pearls or 4 emerald. Sorry, 4 wood per emerald and
Whoa.
4 emeralds.
Oh my god.
So
It's
what I'm
six-
saying
it's
is it's
six-
16
It's 16
logs
per
per
pearl.
pearl.
I was just
So
I was
and they
gonna
need
say it. I was gonna say it for
I'm
you,
having
but
a
you were
stroke
dedicated.
live in the commentary booth.
Okay, anyway, yeah, so it's 16 logs for 1 pearl. So the best option, instead of putting your villager inside of a water bucket, or whatever the heck Schmalix is trying to
Reload
do.
with the fucking abacus emote.
Abacus. Nah. Okay, so basically you want to go to the dark oak and then chop until you have like.
Can we just talk about how Zero still hasn't found the lava pool?
That's pretty keck.
That's kind of bad. I mean, it's
Should I
not.
turn them down?
Yeah, just mute us until we're done fighting.
Just mute us until we're done bickering,
Mute
please.
us until I'm done having a stroke.
Building up to find the lava pool. Finds a lava pool. Let's
Well,
go.
surely if the seed
No
testers who
shot.
play the Seed as if they were playing it for a tournament found the lava pool, we can expect that the runners who are playing as if they were in a tournament would
Oh,
find
yo,
the
the
lava pool.
lag. What pace is this? Okay, 10 minute. We just got 10-minute lag. Oh my god. Okay, so surely this can't be that bad.
Honestly, Julia commentary would be sick.
I would love Julia commentary.
Like, I mean, obviously,
Oh,
if you
Chad
don't want
portal.
to,
Did
then
you see that Chad
that was
portal?
pretty sick.
That was
That
the
was kind of
Chad portal.
okay. Anyways, obviously, Julia, you don't have to commentate ever if you don't want to, but I'm just saying I think it would be good.
Why are you sleeping? Don't sleep now. What? You're gonna
No,
must have
sleep now. He's already done all of his explosions.
Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, I just don't expect anybody to front load the explosions. Because that's not something you should ever do. But, you
But
know. Oh,
like,
what is
if you
this
can't
one?
find the lava pool, you might as well do something with that to
If you
find.
can't find the
Oh
lava pool, you
no.
keep finding the lava pool. I don't know. It's like you have to you can't mess up that trading cycle. That's
This is
I mean.
so scuffed.
What is this nether spawn? Oh my
Poor
god, this bit rate.
Zero.
This bit rate is
The
so low.
bitrate combined with the old netherrack textures is
Oh my
vile.
god. It's I love the old netherrack textures. I don't know about you. You're probably gonna disagree with me. But
I don't just disagree with you, you're factually incorrect.
man, is that TV static? It is so supremely we lose 0, probably.
The
Anyway,
crunch
this
wrap
nether spawn's
supremes.
really nice. Look at this awesome terrain.
This is what happens when you don't go to the intended lava pool,
See,
guys.
now, this is what happens when you don't play 115, so you can use pie chart. Smile.
Oh, they
Finally
found it.
making a way out, so
Let's
it's okay.
go.
Either way,
Wait,
we're
is that the
alright.
fortress? I can't tell. Okay, yeah.
Is that the... No, it's nether fog,
No, I
actually.
thought their bitrate was so bad that it was just like nether fog blurring together all over the screen.
Nether
Okay.
fog with Optifine?
Oh,
Really?
Optifine users. Ew.
Optifine users GigaChad because it's the only thing that's actually available for
Just,
114.
just, just don't play with any performance mods like a real, like a Chad. Be like
True.
me with my 30-second load screens and like
Omega.
nether, like 10 FPS in the nether on 10 RD.
Yup. This is why people will play 115 now. Probably just because it's performs better in so many ways, even though trading's whack. But either way. Oh my god, this wither skeleton, please don't. We've gotten so far. The wither skeleton is, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. Are those hardcore hearts? Those are, oh my god.
Oh my god, is Sarah playing
No,
hardcore?
I think it's just the texture pack. If it's playing hardcore, that'd be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Okay, wait. I should play hardcore in my next match just for the
You
chat.
should. Oh my
I
god,
should.
getting just
Oh no!
destroyed by
Imagine it says
blazes.
spectate world. That'd be pretty funny. Either way.
Poor Zero.
Oh,
Maybe they'll finally see the intended lava pool.
clearly.
And they're
It's just gonna
resetting.
reset.
Honestly, I don't blame them for that.
Oh, if I was Schmelix, I probably would have reset.
Me too, I think. I think like if you're gonna reset, you gotta commit to it and reset. But
This is
like,
atrocious. Because you're so far
oh my
behind.
god.
It's like, at this point, you should be like in the stronghold, like easily. They would have had to wait another 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and getting the. This is why
Yo,
we're
this
changing to
zombie.
world files.
114 moment. You can see that zombie floating. My god, this is
Not
atrocious.
only did Schmalix hit the villager, And so now everything was expensive at first, but now all of the pearls are 5 emeralds instead of 4 because they didn't get the discount. And they need like at least 5 more. Oh my god.
This is atrocious.
This is honest. Okay, like in all seriousness though, this is not like the type of match I think that we hope to see in Relay, you
Well,
know?
yeah, we have a higher standard, I think, usually for like what should happen.
Mhm.
Like punching
Do
a
they see the
villager,
love ball?
the standard thing to do is
Oh,
to
they
go
see
to
it!
another
Oh my
villager.
god!
No way.
They
And
see
they're like
it!
freaking out. No.
They're like, oh my god. Like, I know every thought that just raced through their head because I've done this in a tournament before.
Ooh. Yikes.
Malik's leaving on 9 pearls.
You know what? You have no other options.
Certainly that is a good idea.
Surely. Surely that's enough.
Surely.
Surely it's like a 7-eye.
Surely it's a 4 million eye. We
True.
didn't even need to get pearls because there's so many pearls that it just, you know where the stronghold is telepathically.
No, surely.
Anyways, is Schmalix using calculator or are they just triangulating manually?
Might just be triangulating manually, which is kind of Chad. It's, you know, but we'll see.
Use calc earlier while waiting. Oh, that was smart. Like a little task overlap. That's a
Yeah,
good idea.
that's smart.
And killing this golem for double bucket, which is a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Zero 3K, why are you on 2 hearts?
Monka. Golem, maybe?
Probably golem. It might have also been the zombie in the temple, and then they never like ate to regain health. I mean, honestly though, all things considered, I think Schmalix actually handled the villager trading issues pretty well, because I think they ended up leaving village around 22 or 23 minutes, which, like, that's about a third day trading time, and that's not too
Yeah.
bad, you know? Like, it absolutely could have been worse.
Yeah, I guess, but like at this point, I don't know. At this point, my mental would have been totally destroyed, and I would have no motivation left to finish this.
Yeah,
But
but in a tournament like this, when it's not just you who's playing, like you're not just playing for yourself, like you're playing for your 2 teammates, you kind of
right,
have to keep going no matter how you're feeling, right? Because
exactly.
if you choose to forfeit, if you choose to take the hour and a half penalty, it's not just
Yeah,
you who's losing, you know?
right.
And I think that's one of the good things about this tournament because the runners are really inspired to play their best, but it's also one of the bad things because the runners, like, if they lose, if they do poorly, they're gonna feel really guilty for letting their teammates down, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, that's true.
Anyways, getting into the nether at around 4:30 for the second time. Hopefully we'll have an easier time in the second
Yeah,
playthrough.
this will be fine.
Surely.
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 Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
that
like,
is a tall ass cactus.
that
Do you
is a
see
very tall
that?
cactus. That's like
That's
a
like a
5 tall.
7. No,
That's a 5
what?
tall.
Oh,
That was
okay.
5 tall. It
Thought
was
it was
not that
7.
tall.
It was
My
like a
God.
fairly tall cactus, though.
Sorry, I'm a doubter.
How could you not be a tall cactus believer, Sammy?
I'm a tall cactus believer, but like, I don't know. I don't know what we're
Orostat is such
waiting
a
for here.
funny emo. I don't know when that started being used, but it is so funny. Like, just look at the little guy.
my god, it's shy, no way.
Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
is Zero intentionally doing shieldless here after dying the first time in the fortress?
I am a huge fan of shieldless.
Of course you
I
are.
what is that supposed to mean, May? What? What does it mean?
It's,
Of course
like,
you are.
just you are the type of person who would do shieldless to look cool, even though you like theoretically die more often doing shieldless. Like,
Literally, that's the opposite. In my relay match, my last relay match, I was peer pressured by Crow Pro. Not really, but yeah.
see, he was
Saying
doing
that he
shieldless and he got down to half heart.
and
Empirical
no,
evidence.
no. He's a huge fan of ego plays. Okay, so basically, Crow Pro told me, "Hey, you should make a shield," and I'm like, "Well, I trust Crow Pro, therefore I should make a shield." I've not used a shield in probably a year, so I don't know how to use it properly. Surely it'll be fine. I die with it at like not bad pace, but like, I go back into the nether and I'm like, screw this shield. I throw out the shield. I just do shieldless. I don't die that time. And I'm out of the nether by like 11 minutes, even though I died. So like, it worked out okay, but like also screw shields. Is that fountain is lava?
Sammy is the type of runner to throw out iron
Oh,
that could be used to make shield and cope by saying she needs 6 wood for pets.
true.
Julia
Okay,
and
how
I are
many
on the
eyes? How many
same
eyes?
wavelength right now.
One
I think it was.
eye.
Oh, I thought it was a 0 eye.
To one eye. Oh, so it's a lava fountain. No
Holy
shot.
shit, there's a million silverfish. There's like 50 of
Shut
them.
up. Oh my god.
What?
There's 4 or 5.
No,
No, there's a
there's.
lot more now.
Yeah.
Stream delay happened to me. With the lava. No shot.
Can you like break the spawner? Okay, thank you.
Shield deniers? What do you mean shield denier? Oh my god. Just shield. Okay, my case for I have a reason for not liking shields, right? My reason is that well, the way blazes work is that they can't like predict your movements very well. So if you move in a straight line forward, they're rarely going to hit you. So, the best way to dodge blazes is just to keep moving and don't double back on yourself so you walk into fireballs. That's basically the thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Sammy,
like
who do you
if you
think is
have a
gonna
shield, you're
win?
staying in the same spot. Yeah, you're going to be like dealing with blazes usually on only one front, but if there's like blazes like
Oh
120
my god,
degrees away from you,
don't know.
fine. Okay, so ego plays? Yeah, so like it's fine. I don't know. It's like it's just a bit inconvenient. Don't people M me. Just let me be.
Can I get some chatting in
Oh,
chat?
we're roboting, I believe. No. Audio's fine now? Cool.
Any
I, I'm just
chatters?
I'm just I don't like shields. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
Okay, but like I understand not
Right.
liking shields for yourself and acknowledging that when you use them, it
Mhm.
causes you to play worse. What I don't understand is shitting on, or not shitting on, but being
I'm not
like, "Oh,
no no
you're a
no no.
shield player." You know?
I
Like
mean that
shields are very
sarcastically.
useful for a
I
lot
mean
of
that
people.
sarcastically, like obviously. Like I'm not saying you're bad because you use a shield. I'm not that kind of person. This is starter. This is starter. Where you go? Oh yeah, you have to go back up. Yeah, it's 0 did reset.
But also like in all seriousness, who do we think is going to win this run?
No
Or win
idea.
finishes first?
I actually think it's gonna be 0. I'm very confident in saying it's gonna be 0. As long as 0 doesn't punch the villager and continues to trade with the one that he punched.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Like, because
I don't know why you
Schmalik's
would ever do that.
got to kill on average 6 Endermen here, which is kind of a lot of Endermen. Wait, is it a 1 eye or a 0 eye?
It was a 1 eye,
Okay,
so
on average 4 Endermen.
4.
Schmalix has 9 eyes because they punched a villager that they then traded all of their pearls to. So they didn't get a discount, and in fact, got
Yeah,
a
despite
price markup.
punching the villager, continue to trade with the one that had the discount. or didn't have the discount, or had raised prices, whatever the proper way to phrase that is. Oh my god, an Enderman. Let's go. Holy, is there gonna be a pearl? Hold.
See, I
Hold.
remember when I was like a
Let's
newbie,
go!
unexperienced 1.14 player, and I actually
Yes.
played looting strats once in a while, I would
Same.
be trying to kill Endermen at night and just get bodied by skeletons. So I really hope that does not happen to Schmalix here.
Oh, that Enderman was dancing. You see that? That was crazy. Man, just started spinning. It was insane. Okay, are we gonna get 2 pearls in a row? Hold. Hold. Come on.
No.
No!
They only need one more. Come on.
Is it worth 5 RDing?
Does that even work with Enderman?
I would. It works for every mob, I think.
Really?
I think so.
I'm sure chat will tell us in about
Surely.
10
It should
seconds.
work. But, like, I don't know. The only issue with that is that they might spawn in caves. It works, but you'll get bodied. That's true. Dream should have 5 RD'd. SMH. Anyway, why'd I say that?
Anyways,
Play through one. Okay.
Zero back at the village after blowing up all their trees and sleeping at 12 minutes. So I think they forgot to get a bed before going to the Nether and the Dark Oak Forest. So they had to wait until they got back to the village to sleep, which was kind of a misplay.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. Oh god. Okay. Going on? Right. Look at the
Oh my
pearls.
god. Careful, careful. Oh my god. That was very stressful.
This is a lovely run. I'm great. I can't talk. I'm very excited to see Deacon's coverage on Relay Talk of this match.
It's gonna be very fascinating.
Fascinating. Yep. Um.
Zero with only 6 rods. I wonder what the purpose.
I mean, like, you gotta play risky. Think about it from like their perspective, right?
Mhm.
Like, you think that you're super behind. So.
I feel like yes, but at this point, when you're an hour and 20 minutes in, you know that something
Yeah.
has gone drastically wrong for the other team. So,
Right.
like, I feel like at this point, you kind of just gotta focus on finishing the game quickly, but like also making sure you finish the game, you know?
True. Something that we didn't see Schmelix do is oh, 5 rods. Oh
I
god.
think Schmalix has actually run back to spawn while hunting Enderman, which I don't
Okay.
think is smart. Oh, but there's 2 over there.
Zero got 6 rods, and there's no brewing stand, and we know it's a
Oh.
1-eye.
Great.
This is
Surely this will
fantastic.
be
Okay, so
fine.
anyways, Alex is in the
Surely
lead
there's
now.
gonna be no issues.
Surely we'll magically get another blaze rod from
Surely
somewhere, right? Surely.
Schmalix is gonna
Oh,
get this Enderman drop and go kill the dragon in like 30 seconds.
surely.
Come
Just
on,
please drop. We don't want to
please
see
drop.
any more of this.
Oh, okay. And they have a backup axe that also breaks. And it drops! Let's
No
go!
shots.
Let's fucking go!
No
Oh my
shot.
god.
We're out. Let's
Oh my
go.
god. Oh my
Go, go, go,
god.
go. Okay,
Run!
Alex confidently in the lead now.
The pure chaos that this match has been. Like, this honestly, like, I'm sorry, chat, for subjecting you to this.
This is a monstrosity of a match.
I've been having a great time, though, honestly. Super fun.
Yeah.
Shitting on Sammy is my new favorite.
Oh, man. So sad.
Do they remember where the stronghold is?
Oh, that's a good question.
Also, did Zero in all of that time before they could trade make double Fletcher, or are they just doing single Fletcher?
Single Fletcher with boat is usually fine. But doesn't seem like It's doing boat, which is unfortunate.
Sag.
Sag. Do we have the good Sag? We don't have the good
Wait,
Sag.
what's the good Sag?
There's let me see if I can find it here. It's a really funny Sag. Here it is. Found it. Oh. Oh, can I not have the preview? Oh my god. Discord moment. Countdown. This one. That's my new favorite Sag.
Wait, let's take a look. Oh. Okay, here, I'm setting this in the chat. I love that. I feel like
It's so good.
that emotion that's conveying isn't sad. It's more of like weird, you know?
Yeah. Just disappointment. That's the good one. See, I'm based. I have the base opinion. Sag. It's so good.
Gosh, we might finally see someone finish this seed. I'm so hyped. Holy shit.
Oh my god, we're
Oh my
here.
god.
Destroying
Oh
the
no.
safety bed? No. You gotta keep the safety bed. Oh my god, the
Okay.
lag. Oh,
Entering the
40
end.
minute lag. 40-minute lag.
Let's
Never would I have
go.
thought. Oh, nice spawn. Yeah. Oh yeah. Surely nothing
Surely
goes
nothing goes wrong. Surely we will not have any issues in
Surely.
this end. Surely Sammy and I won't have to be here for another 35 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. Oh god.
I hope that what Zero does is go back to the Nether to get an extra run now instead of running to the portal room before doing it. Because if they make a Nether portal in the portal room, who knows how close to the fortress they'll be? They could be like well, not a million blocks away, but they could be like through like a 200 block wall, and that would be kind of problematic.
Yeah. Man, this single Fletcher sucks. It's like behaving kind of well, but like also really it's just
Oh my
doing
god,
some
wait. How
coding.
does calculator work with the other eye texture? Is that a stupid question? Doesn't it go based on like
It still works the same. Like you
okay.
can see in the overlay, it like looks exactly the same. Like the middle of the eye looks the same.
Uh-huh.
See? Yeah, like right there.
Okay, yeah, I saw.
Yeah, right there. You're good. And it breaks. No!
No! Now they really do need
No.
both gods.
I'm so sad.
Okay, Schmalix, just stop running into the center every 3 seconds, please. Just wait out
Just
there.
just wait, bro.
Just take a chill pill. The dragon will perch when it wants to. Don't get killed by the Enderman, please.
Look at
Oh,
the dragon.
don't get
Oh
killed
no.
by the-
Don't
Oh
jinx
my
it,
god.
Jesus.
Just
Just get in
just
the boat and then hop out. I don't know.
put water. Put water. So
That's like the
easy.
worst thing you can do because then it messes up your movement so you can run away. Oh my god, you're gonna have to punch or kill the Enderman with the axe.
No. But then the Enderman won't hit
Oh,
you
looking
while
at the
you're in the
eyes?
water.
That's smart. Yeah, if you look at the eyes of the Enderman, it doesn't look like, or it doesn't move. Handy dandy little trick. T-Wags, no half bow.
Well, I
No.
mean, it would have been kind of hard to get bow and arrows with like the fucking 200% price increase. Two arrows. Oh my god. 1/5 bow.
1/5 bow,
I'm a
yo.
believer.
I am
Why are
such a
you
believer.
that far into the fountain?
Well, no pearl.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only reason. Game changer, true. Oh.
I'm pausing.
Mm.
I'm pausing.
Oh,
I'm
hold?
manning.
No.
Fuck. Damn it.
I just want to go speedrun block game instead
Please.
of
Watch other
trying
people speedrun block game.
to. True, true. Yo,
I
killing
saw
the sheep with a
Zero,
shovel, no
yeah,
shot.
killing sheep with a shovel, and I got flashbacks to 1.7. I thought for a second that somehow we were back in 1.7. I was like, oh god, what
We just had a lapse in
happened?
time. We were so confused. Okay, getting rid of the overlay. Love to see it, I guess. I don't know. Same signs up they have to come. Yeah. Well, that's fair.
I mean, Rila, to be fair, like, you've seen this match. I don't blame them.
Oh. Like if it was like a sub-hour match, right? And it was like action-packed, super clean from both sides, and it's like neck and neck the whole way through, right? Like that's a match I want to commentate. This, yikes, pain. It's fine.
Imagine if they choked the
Schmelix
one
believer. If you're not
cycle.
a Schmelix believer at this point, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, it turns in.
Imagine,
It turns in. Turns in. Pause. Hold. Hold.
imagine if Schmalix chokes the
No.
7 bed. 7 bed obby cycle. Imagine if Schmalix actually stands far enough away
Stop.
that the dragon
Stop.
purchased.
Don't commentary curse this. This is like the worst thing you could do right now. If you don't believe in Schmelix right now, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. You literally have no fog because it's Optifine. Like you can stand super far back and then just wait for the dragon when it goes in like this. Okay, this looks like a perch. Yeah? No, 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 no. Oh man. It's on the fountain too. Now it's gonna perch and
I think
then
they've actually been in the end for 5 minutes. That's kind
yeah.
of that's unlucky.
Alex just typing yeah sums it up pretty well. Sammy commentator curse the perch.
If I say that it will
Yeah.
never perch, does that mean it will perch?
Guys, it will never perch. Trust me.
It's never gonna perch,
It's
ever.
never going to perch.
Oh my god, no shot?
Oh
It's
my
never
God.
gonna perch.
It's never
We're
gonna
not wrong.
perch.
It's never gonna perch.
It's never gonna perch. Guys, it will never perch. Trust us.
Imagine if this ends up being a perch race.
I swear to God, you cannot say things like that.
That would be so funny.
Looks
oh
looks
my
like a
god,
perch
I
race
die.
to me. Yeah.
Okay, Rila. Rila, draw me
Technically,
a
never perch is
draw me a
possible.
graph of a function. It would of chance that it or time versus likelihood to perch. Okay.
Sounds like one
Or likelihood that it hasn't perched. Okay. What is the longest perch ever recorded? Or like longest time to perch?
Well, theoretically, like you can decrease your chances by like standing right next to the fountain, right?
But like in a normal speed run.
In a normal speed run. Well, what counts as a normal speed run? Like that's
Like,
my question.
I don't know, like RSG 114, 116,
Right,
115.
but you could stand right at the next, right next.
Yeah,
to
but
the
like
fountain.
people playing for a good time won't do that.
Fair. Okay. I could imagine like a 20-minute.
How is it not perched? Yes, let's go.
Holy crap! Here we go.
Holy shit! It perches. It perches.
Okay, surely won't mess up the one cycle.
Oh my god, surely.
Okay.
2,
Oh.
3,
It's
4.
beds. It should be
5.
Nice 116 bed timings. Okay,
Let's go.
It's over. It's over.
They did it.
We did it.
I believe in the juice, and the juice believes in me.
The juice believes in me. Let's go.
GG's. Okay, let's see if
over.
any runners have it in their hearts to do a post-show interview. We will see very soon. Is there any questions that we should ask?
That's fantastic.
Oh my god.
Points are saved. Let's go. That's
Here,
what's important.
I'll end
as
the
long as they keep my
prediction.
points.
Okay. The juice wins. GG's.
And clap.
Okay. Looks like forcing CD.
12k, let's go. Alright. Yo, 69k is pretty hot. Alright. Go.
Anyway, interviews. Let's go.
Fingers crossed that someone will want to
No
interview.
interviews. Oh man.
Well, no,
On
maybe
the arts
we'll
end,
maybe we'll get the juice to interview,
perhaps.
perhaps.
Sad bad. Pause. Pause, man. Wait. Oh, here we go. We gotta wait again for. Here we go.
Okay.
Hold. Hold.
Hi
Welcome,
guys.
Alex.
Alright, sorry.
Hi.
How are we feeling?
How was that?
I'm feeling unstoppable.
Good for
Probably
you. Let's
one
go.
of
That
the best
was
114 players there's ever been.
Certainly.
I
Sure.
don't think
that was
the phrase a roller coaster has ever fitted more in my life. I'm going to be honest.
It's like a really clean 116 run into a really clean 1.8
You thought that
run
was really
into,
clean?
well, fairly clean.
It was
Thank you.
okay.
Like,
It-
not bad.
The overworld was like kind of slow. It was like a minute slower than
Yeah,
yeah.
I was kind of procrastinating. I wanted to like front load on food, and there was no hay bales.
Right. That's what we figured.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I don't know. The 1.16 run overall was pretty clean. Just some I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
playing the run, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it was too fast, to be honest. I thought I played it quite slow. I'm gonna be dead honest.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I was just going through that, thinking I was behind.
I mean, you were a little bit behind. You finished like a minute after, give or take, maybe 2 minutes.
Mhm.
I don't know. But mainly that was just because of the slower Nether enter. The Nether split into the end game was pretty much exactly the same.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I expected that going into it, to be honest, playing that out. Felt quite slow. The Blaze fights were quite slow, to be honest, as well.
Yeah, blazes were also slow, but it is what it is. Alex, what about you?
Which one?
Oh, 1.7, Alex.
I don't know. I think it was like the run was pretty okay, other than the triangulation. I played that really shit, and the end was also pretty slow because I thought I had like 19 arrows, but I had 29.
Hmm.
So yeah.
And what about Schmalix?
Well,
Where do we start?
so I think things were going like semi-smoothly up until I punched the villager.
Yeah.
I think, which potential misplay.
Just a little.
Yeah. So I ended up leaving on. Well, I could have left on 5 pearls, or it was on 7 pearls. But I decided to stick out the extra, like hour or so to get the 2 more. Then I got there, it was 1 eye, which was unlucky.
Mhm.
So I went hunting, which
So-
worked out.
We enjoyed that thoroughly.
My question is, why did you decide to continue trading with a villager that was still expensive?
That's
Is
Good
that
question.
Yeah.
Sammy.
that's a really good question.
Okay,
I think
Alright,
brand
I see.
loyalty comes into it. I'm going to be dead honest.
Understandable.
You want to
Yeah.
support small businesses.
Yeah, inflation. It's
Well, anyways, congratulations again on your win.
Thank
Does
you.
anyone have any final thoughts?
No, not really.
I feel like, it wasn't the cleanest of runs in the slightest for, well, across the whole board, really. In terms of, like, obviously, could have been a bit faster. Just take it into the next one, but the important thing is we won at the end of the day. Yeah, just
You
pick
gotta
and move
stop
on.
watching football. That's
It's
such a
natural,
football
man,
video.
honestly. Listen, bro, I watched 3 games today. I'm chilling, you know what I mean?
And be less British.
Yeah, GG's to forcingCD as well.
GG.
That was
Just
fun.
to
Yeah,
GG's.
this is the end of round 2 as well. This is the last
yeah.
match, so we're gonna be moving on into round 3.
And
Sorry
round
for delaying that by
3
about 2 weeks.
no worries.
It's okay.
Round 3 will go from Friday, April 8th to Friday, April 7th, or sorry, Sunday, April 17th.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to that. We'll have, I think, 4 matches in the upper bracket and 8 in the lower. And happily the juice will continue on in the lower bracket. So that's really exciting.
Pac-Man, let's go.
Hell yeah.
And
I
I think
believe.
we're gonna raid Taffel now.
Yo.
So yeah, it was great having everyone in chat today. Thank you all for watching. And congratulations again to the juice. Hopefully you all will have a cleaner next round.
Thank you.
Well, it can't get less clean. So.
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
True. True. All right.